Let's hop down to the bottom and let's go to our game over logic here. So in our game over logic, what we'll do is we will set the set game state variables. We'll set this to false, false, and lastly, we'll set this to true. Okay, so we'll set all our game state variables here. We'll set the self.background color to off black color. And what we can do is we can go to, for example, LBL main dot text is equal to, we'll call this game over. And then we'll go to LBL main dot font size is equal to, well, maybe make it 70. LBL main dot font color is equal to off white color. And then we're going to go to LBL score dot font color is equal to off white color. And then we'll go to LBL timer dot font color is equal to off white color. Okay? And now after that, we're going to add in another function called reset the game. Okay? And in reset the game, we'll call reset the game. And in reset the game, we need to add in a timer. So let's say let wait is equal to skaction.wait for duration. And what we'll do is we'll wait maybe 3 seconds. We're going to say let the game scene is equal to game scene. And we'll say this is self.size. And we'll say let the transition is equal to sk transition dot, and we'll do crossfade with duration because it's fun to do, and they'll make it 0.6 seconds. We'll do the game scene dot scale mode is equal to dot aspect fill. You can do you can just put in the dot aspect fill there. If not, you have to use sk scene scale mode. And then what we'll do is we'll do let scene change is equal to skaction.run block. And in that run block, we will say self.scene.view.present scene, and we're going to present the game scene at the transition. Okay. Outside of the run block, we'll do let sequence is equal to skaction.sequence, and we'll make that the wait, then change scene, or scene change. Just like that. Make sure they're both sk actions, and we're going to go to self.runAction, and we're going to go to sk action dot, and we'll say dot repeat action. We're going to repeat the sequence a total of 1 time. All right. But whenever you reset the game, you have to make sure that you reset the global variables. So let's add that function here. We'll say reset global variables on start. And what we need to do is let's take all of these variables here. You have to reset all your variables, and I think these are the ones that you need to reset. I just like copying and pasting them and deleting the variable here. And just like that. So we got, make sure that everything is set up like that. And of course, we have to call reset global variables on start. Okay, and also in this, for example, is collecting node logic, we're going to say if touch node dot name is equal to, make sure it's a double equals to block 0 name, and it actually should be block 1 name, because we're the other block here, we're just going to say we're going to call game over logic. That's it, we're done. Okay, and once that happens, it should reset. So let's take a look at this and we'll debug it if necessary. So we have our game here. We have ready, set, 2, 1, go. Okay, I kind of like that. And then, yeah, game over. Okay, but there's another thing that we have to do. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll actually copy this function change blocks here because it's pretty much the same code. And we're going to paste it in here, but instead of change block colors, we're going to say destroy all blocks. Okay, and what we need to do is say, and we don't need an if statement surrounding this at all. We just need this here, so we'll just actually cut this and paste it in here just to make sure our names work here. So we're going to say sprite.remove from parent, and we can literally copy this here. So all this is doing here is in game over logic, we're going to destroy all blocks, just like that. And that way it's just going to look a little bit better. So let's take a look at that here, and let's see if it does indeed work. So we're going to do our thing, set 3, 2, 1, and 0, go. Yeah, look at that. Kind of neat. And there we go. If I touch the wrong block, game over. That's it. We're done. Ready, set. Hey, and it looks at, look at that, it works. All right, so we pretty much have everything that we need to do, right? And there we go. So you can't, once it changes over, you can't go and make sure that it works, or that you can't just click blindly, right? You have to kind of make sure that you go and select each one of these. And if you select the wrong one, game over. All right, this concludes the tutorial.